Let's get our papers out here, get ready. So this is the
Very good minutes, so we'll just go straight to roll call.
Yep.
You guys all set? No.
Well, he's
Yeah.
first, he's got, well, we got it.
Again?
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna call a meeting to order. And do the pledge allegiance.
33.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to do a roll call. Adams.
Here.
Buick. Gifford. Here. Green. Here. Gunsey.
Yes.
Crane's out. Waller's here. We have to do agenda approval, yeah?
Yeah, so I did want to add, to 7L, I wanted, request to do, money for the solar farm. So I would just say solar farm escrow for 7L, yeah. And we can discuss it when we get to it.
Okay.
I'd like to move item E down to the farmland preservation report.
Oh, okay. We're moving E down to the report.
To E.
Okay.
E to E.
E to E. So you're moving it to 8E. Okay.
Well, wait, there's two resolutions actually, Kim, for farmland.
Yeah, so they're
Where's the other
after,
one? You just put one on the agenda?
no, they should both be on here. They are numbered,
It's, let's see the one.
resolution 2503 farmland preservation.
And then you
What
get,
happened to the other one, Alan? It was on here. So what,
it's, here, I have it.
it was with the minutes from the farmland.
So it's,
Yeah, it's,
so we didn't.
Oh,
okay,
it's in
just a
here.
motion, it's not.
It's an F. It is F.
Oh,
Approved
yeah,
request
yeah.
for bid from planner and update.
yeah.
So did you want to move F down with E as well, Susan, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
'cause
we'll
it-
move F,
yeah,
E
because
and
it
F
gets
down
with
to
the
8
farmlands,
with her report.
So
Okay.
E and F, okay.
8, E and F. Okay. Okay, so Todd, you want me to make it?
Yeah.
So I would make a motion to approve the agenda as amended to add 7L, the solar farm escrow, and to move 7E and F to 8E and F on the agenda.
Second.
Got to all in favor or roll call?
Yeah, you can say all.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're gonna open the public comment. Remember, public comment is for 3 minutes and agenda items only. So does anybody like to speak? Hello, Mr. Pete, my man.
I'm not gonna stand, Alan, I'm good, they can hear me. Just to remind you guys on this budget, it is just a wish list. Any monies that are spent need to come to this board, unless it's a prepay. Prepays are decided by mostly the clerk and the treasurer, okay? But if you guys don't agree with the prepays, you need to argue. So, I'm gonna let it go at that till the next meeting. I've got a number of questions on the budget.
All right, appreciate it. Anybody else got anything for public comment?
I have one on the code enforcement. I don't want to speak out of turn. What does that mean? So if I know if I can say what I gotta say. The one for number H, code enforcement report. 'Cause I don't, like I say, I don't wanna speak out of turn if it's not, I seen something
About
on,
the agenda?
yeah, it's H.
When it's down at the bottom.
It's-
Oh.
I seen online something that said something about you guys are gonna
That's
start.
Roy's report.
No, he's talking about.
No, that's
7 and
it,
8.
that's
So-
Roy turns
Well,
it
and there's
on.
a thing on the packet online, I can't find it in this, it says something about you're gonna be doing strict code enforcements or something.
Oh, he's talking about the cleanup.
The
That's for
curb
later.
appeal.
That's different, okay, then,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hi. It was about the curb appeal program. I think that's a great program, so thank you. I had one question. There's a fence on Bliss Road, and I wondered are we talking about aesthetics too of things? Because the fence, I know like everyone's got a right to put a fence up, but this is the jankiest looking fence I have seen. It's made out of pallets like it's separated in half, 2 pallets. I believe some of the heights of the fence are taller than 6 feet. And then some of it looks just like stuff that's been salvaged out of a garbage can and put up. So I didn't know what the township ordinance was on the look of things, because I know what's beauty to somebody is not beauty to everybody. But, so I didn't know how that fell in the
Are
program.
you talking about the property just east of Whitaker on the south side of the road?
Correct.
That man's in compliance. We went by there.
So the look of the fence
He's
is okay
fine.
with the
He's
township?
completely, he's
Okay.
within his, he's within his code.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
Well, maybe that is what I was talking about, you're talking about compliance?
We're not into that portion of it yet.
Okay.
All right, I'd like to close public meeting or public comment. Motion, we gotta do a motion to approve public comment, right?
No, you can just close it.
All right.
Now we're gonna do so I would make a motion to approve the draft Board of Trustees meeting minutes from the December 10th, 2024 meeting.
Second.
So you can just do all in favor.
Yeah, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now the fire department.
Do you want to do board response?
I mean, does the board have a
Oh,
response?
yeah, we didn't even, anybody have a response to the?
You all set? All right, Dave, would you like to come up?
Our favorite fire chief?
Front of the camera enough this week.
Yeah, you're a movie star.
Yeah, he's a movie star now.
Okay, for the month of, so January report for December, we had 42 runs, 0 property loss, $5 cost recovery. I gave 1 warning out. 17 burning permits were issued. Training was ice rescue, SOG, CPR recertification. The records reports were filed with the state as required. And I wanted to thank Supervisor Waller for assisting us when we had the bus slide in the ditch. He arrived there before I did and was helping get the children out of the road. We still had people trying to go down that road, and it was just like an ice skating rink.
Oh.
And he took the time to stop and was the kids out of the road, because it was still a very dangerous situation. But we appreciate that. We did have some residents that took some of the kids into their homes to get them out of the cold, which was, it helped and it hurt in a way, because now we're trying to do accountability, and we got kids going everywhere, and parents were taking kids before we could evaluate them. But all in all, I think everyone was okay. We had some bumps and bruises, and it was, could have been very, very bad. But I just want to make sure that we recognize the supervisor. We do appreciate the help. Nowadays, nobody wants to stop or help. He stopped his vehicle and got out, and until I got there, then we shut down the road and set up a triage area. But we're very fortunate that we had the injuries we did that were very minor.
Was the bus driver okay?
He had lower back pain. I don't think it was anything life-threatening, but he's got the only seatbelt on the bus, so the bus goes sideways. He's a bigger man, just he kind of gets slung sideways. So he was walking, talking. We walked him to the ambulance after he was checked out by us in HVA. So we did hear one child was transported by a parent. We saw later that one was transported after the fact, started having some neck and headache pain and went to the hospital, but that's all I've heard so far. And the MSP, and of course, the school, they have a policy for any type of accident, they'll follow up with the bus driver, do all the proper tests and everything. And people are calling me, and I have no information on that. You know, that's between Michigan State Police and Transportation Office of Lincoln. We don't follow up on testing of people after they're driving and all that. And I also wanted to ask if there's some way we could put, it may be in there already, in the website. People are calling 911 for water leaks. We had one the other day for, I guess everything was frozen and water was leaking everywhere. They couldn't turn it off, so they wanted the water shut off from the road. And this was Sunday. So I called James, and his only concern was, did they use our emergency line just to verify? You know, it's actually because they're going to come out, and obviously there's going to be a cost. I said, well, they went through 911, so that is recorded. So that's, you know, we have proof that they did call in for it. But when people call the fire department, guys respond, we have to pay them, and we don't have the equipment to shut off water outside. You know, if they want to call, I've got no problem trying to go to their home, if I can shut some valves off and stop it, but we don't have the ability to turn water off the home. So the water department had the wrenches to shut it off, the valves off. So if we can convey that to the public somehow, you know, I'd love to help them, we don't have the capability.
I'm
to
pretty
do
sure
that.
it is on the website, the
Okay.
emergency number, but I'll definitely double check. Maybe we put it on the
water
front.
bills too.
Yeah, the water bills too.
Like I
Maybe
said,
we
if you want
put
to call
something on the
me, I
front
have no
page.
problem coming to see if I can help in any way. Sometimes you can shut some valves off to stop the water, but if it's something that has to be shut off from the road, there's nothing I can do.
People seem to pay more attention to Facebook pages than they do website. Maybe we can kind of put it on some of those. I think it would probably
Yeah.
unfortunately reach more that way than the actual website.
So, yeah.
Well, how are you? You fix leaks, how are you at rodents?
Well, we get caught for a little bit of everything. We rescue cats from trees and holes under manufactured homes. And
Jeez.
if we can, we'll do the best we can. We don't have the equipment to help in this case. So.
My wife said you look very professional on TV.
Yeah.
You guys did a really good job, and Augusta Township Fire, you guys really done a really good job that day. Scary situation for a lot of people, it was handled extremely professional. It was a blessing to have you guys.
My guys, they did a good job. We got some good kudos from a couple associations that were on scene, and we set up a triage area, and the guys were filtering the kids through best we could. Like I said, the only hitch was when parents would take kids, and we're not checking them off, and we haven't evaluated them. And I told them, let's do what you can with, I mean, you're not gonna stop a parent when they want their kid, they're gonna take their kid and try to let us check them first. But, yeah, the guys did an excellent job. You know, very proud of them.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
thank you very much. We'll do the next one.
So, yeah, I would make a motion to approve the fire department's report as given.
Second. All in favor?
Yeah, yeah.
All in favor?
Aye. So the next one is resolution 25-01. It's a resolution adopting the poverty guidelines for the calendar year of 2025. And, so this is something we do every year, as they change every year usually, the amounts and whatnot. So at a regular board meeting of the Board of Trustees, Augusta Charter Township, Washtenaw County, Michigan, held at Lincoln Senior Center, 8970 Whitaker Road, Ypsilanti, Michigan, 48197, on January 28, 2025, at 6:30 p.m. Whereas the adoption of guidelines for poverty exemption is required by the Charter Township of Augusta, and whereas the principal residence for a person who is in the judgment of the Board of Review determines that by reason of poverty is unable to contribute to the public charges, is eligible for exemption in whole or in part from taxation under General Property Tax Act 390 of 1994 MCL 211.7U, and whereas pursuit of PA 390 of 1994 and Charter Township of Augusta in Washtenaw County, Michigan, adopts the following guidelines for the Board of Trusts, Board of Review, Board of Review to follow. The guidelines shall include, but not be limited to, the specific income and asset levels of the claimant and all persons residing in the household for which the exemption is being requested, including any property tax credit returns filed with the current or immediate preceding year. To be eligible, a person shall do the following on any annual basis. Whereas decisions of the March Board of Review may be appealed in writing to the Michigan Tax Tribune by July 31st of the current year, July or December Board of Review denials may be appealed to Michigan Tax Tribune within 30 days of the denial. A copy of the Board of Review decision must be included with the filing. Has the address Michigan Tax Tribune, P.O. Box 30232, Lansing, Michigan 48909. Also includes their phone number. And then, be an owner of an so then it lists, you guys want me to read all these? This lists all the qualifications